Back over in Wisbech.
Actros with stiff steering.
Just arrived at very windy, but at least it's not raining, Whiz Beach. So today we've got a 71 plate Actros with a steering issue. So I've got the keys. Let's see what the customer complaint is. Right, so the customer's complaining the steering wheel keeps going tight, loose, as you start working it from lock to lock. So let's just see. So let's just have a feel. So yeah, it does have some tight spots, then it goes loose and then it's tight. So there's a couple of things we can check. First of all, I'm going to check the steering shaft UJs, because sometimes one of them UJs can seize in one direction. So we'll check them first. So first things first. So the first UJ I'll be interested in is this one, where it connects the lower steering shaft to the upper steering shaft. So we'll take that off and then I'll turn this both ways to see if it's seized up in one direction. Right, so we'll do some voiceover on this one. So break out the old 3/8 battery ratchet. Love this thing with a 13mm socket on it. Just got to take the nut and bolt out this UJ, and then simply we'll pry it off with the pry bar, and then we'll have a good old feel of this UJ to see if it's seized in one direction. Get my trusty tie lever out, just simply pop it off the lower steering shaft. We'll have a bit of a feel, and I am expecting it to be seized in one direction, and this is the best way to test it. So with me taking that UJ off, it's really hard for you guys to see it, but I'll take it off properly. It is seized up in one direction, so let me take it off and I'll show you. So there's the UJ. So if you just demonstrate, right, that way, I can't move it, it's absolutely solid, but it moves freely that way. So that's what's causing the stiff steering. I do carry these on the van with no bolts, so let's go and get it. Right, should be in this one. There it is. There's one I made earlier. New UJ. So we'll just compare the two UJs, and the new one moves both directions nice and freely. The old one doesn't move in that direction, but moves in that one. Might be worth mentioning as well, guys, that there is a special cutout, I don't know if you can see that, for the bolt to go in, and it stops it from turning as you're tightening up. So it only goes on one way. Can you see that? So we'll get the new one in place. Basically, put it straight on the top shaft first, then slide it onto the lower shaft. You know if you've got it in the right position because these bolts slide straight in. You don't need to tap them in with a hammer or force them. So now, of course, we'll torque these bolts up to 30 Newton meters. So that's both the one on the bottom of the UJ and on the top of the UJ. Right, so that's that new UJ fitted. So let's do the same test again. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it's fixed it. Right, so let's just try it then. Oh, much better. Yeah, that's nice and free. Doesn't go tight. It's the same consistency from lock to lock. I'll just give it a bit of a drive around the yard, but fairly confident to say that's fixed that problem.
Nice, simple, and quick repair for the customer.
So that's it then. That is another 3-pointer star back on the road. Just in time as well. It's just started raining. Take care, guys. Have a good day.